First day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Shevchenko.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
Defending of the... Oh, that's ambitious. Nearly, but not quite.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find a net.
Rijkaard. That's really well manoeuvred. Passing is crisp and sharp. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
Cruyff! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. That has not gone well. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Hullet. Hullet. Oh, this is a very good run. Looking for a runner. It's played through for him. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows that.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Seedorf, and he's being shifted off it. Schneider can see things others simply cannot. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's Schneider! It's bounced back off the post. Corner it is.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Olise goes short. McAllister stood his ground strongly. He's in a great position here. Olise's cross. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Mateus wins the duel this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Fagiano Okayama are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. McAllister. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Seedorf. Can he get on the end of this? Look at this. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! The first significant strike. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the...
Oh no, what has happened here? Ambitious ball here.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the back.
Cruyff! Off the post! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
It's going wide left. Some resolute defending there. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Cruyff. Rijkaard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That's a nicely shaped ball. Schneider is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mateus. Now it's Hullet. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Tries to pass it through.
There will be 1 minute
It's
added time.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Ferdinand knocks it into space. Now it's Schneider. Forlan picks it up out wide. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that's well seen too. Oh no, this does not look good. Great chance! McAllister clears. It's a pretty loose pass. What a throw in. Van de Ven. Konate. Musiala. Oh, facing up to his adversary. There's the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
And it's Schneider. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Musiala under intense pressure.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that...
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from...
And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had...
Bullish header! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. He's had a shot! That's another chance! Goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Substitution.
Fagiano Okayama choosing to make the first change. So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would...
Applies the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Haaland. Stood up well to him there. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. And that pass just didn't quite work. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And try has fallen kindly here, and it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. So now the difference is 3.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Lovely bit of skill. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Konate. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Rijkaard really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Musiala! He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Seedorf, Cruyff. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Musiala, and here's Hullet, and he's in on Matthias! Oh, what has happened here? Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. As you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
How many? Just how many?
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 42, Musiala. Number 13.
There is some activity
Mateus.
down on the touchline. It
Coming
seems there's
on
going to
the
be a
field,
change.
Number 23.
Manchester United are at the peak
Number
of their
6.
powers. As for their
Maldini.
opponents,
6
a long way
added
from
minutes
that.
has been indicated.
Pinches it off him. Veron. And he's got the beating of his man. Van de Ven. Seedorf. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And the finish! And again! He's put his foot right through that one. Van de Ven. Donnarumma. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United have done it.